Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Pacers versus Spurs NBA matchup on Monday, November 6, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day at sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases of $19 or more. We now also have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. These aren't meant for everyone. These are meant for people who make big bets. I make big bets. I know a lot of you guys make big bets. So call or text the number. You'll talk to a live person and can make your decision from there. But the only way to get it is by calling or texting. It is not available on the website, so call or text. But let's get to this one. We've got the Pacers taking on the Spurs. Pacers kind of off to a level start, where the Spurs kind of putting it together after what looked to be a slow start to the season. Of course, the big story in this game, Victor Wembanyama, he's been definitely improving as it goes on. And, a lot of people believe I'm a Wembanyama hater or something like that. I'm not a hater by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, I'm a fan, and it's like I hope he ends up being as good as they say he is. But the thing is, what we don't do here at Pick Dawgz, and what I don't do personally, is I don't award guys, achievements that they haven't earned on the court. So once he earns it on the court on a consistent basis and shows that he can play at the level of a LeBron James, a Luka, or a Steph Curry, then we'll put him in that category. But when until that happens, well, then he's just some tall guy that can shoot from the outside. And the thing is that, he can do a lot more than that, and we know that. But the Pacers, certainly a little bit underrated here as well. And, of course, I was on the Pacers in that blowout loss to the Boston Celtics, where I lost by 55 points or 51 points in that game. So, certainly, I've been maybe a little optimistic. I like middle market teams, in the NBA and in all sports. I believe that's where the value is, especially when you're playing against something like a Wembanyama, who we all know is kind of, you're going to have to pay a premium on a player like that just because of the popularity. And of course, with the expanse of sports betting throughout the United States, and with it being accessible to so many people, and so many people that aren't quite as educated in sports betting as a lot of the people that are watching this video, well, that's where the value is actually created in the line by a lot of these small bets, putting pressure on the number. And, I think we're going to see a lot of that this season, and we've seen it over the last couple of years, that I know even a lot of the sharp bettors have been thrown off by some of the betting action just because the landscape has simply changed. Now, I think when we look at this game in particular, though, I really like this Pacers roster from top to bottom a lot more than I like the Spurs roster from top to bottom. I think the Spurs have some great players outside of Wembanyama. I just think the Pacers have a lot of players that have a really big high side. And while, we see developing players on the Spurs, there's a lot of developing players here on the Pacers. In fact, a lot more of them. I like the Pacers in this game at home, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free in the way they work. They show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.